All right, so day 2 of pinning. I just want to go over a couple things to make sure we're doing this correctly. So remember, when you're pinning your insect, you're going to use the step 2 of the pinning block, so that when you're taking the pin through the body, it's going to stop. So these pins, most of these I've chosen are about the same length, so it stops. I can see underneath my insect. I can look at its mouth parts here. I can see all of its legs, so that's going to help in identification. We don't want the bug or the insect smashed on your board. Now there is a couple exceptions to that. You might have a few of your bigger bugs, like here's a katydid, praying mantis, you might have 2 pins through it. Walking sticks, sometimes we just glue to the board just because they're too brittle to put a pin through and we don't want them to bust. But most of your insects I should be able to see underneath, which you guys can see here. All right. So now let's talk about the teeny tiny bugs. So our little ones, your flies. So essentially what I just did here, I don't know if you guys can see it, is I've made an index card. I made it in the shape of a triangle, so I just take a corner, cut the little corner, so I have a pointed end, which is where the insect is. I put a dab of glue on that pointed end, and I can put my fly, I can put my gnat, I can put my mosquito. So it's going to go right on there, and I'm going to have little tweezers tomorrow so you can carefully place that insect in that glue. The glue will dry clear, all will be well. About glue. Glue works really well for heads that fallen off on your insects. You can glue body regions, so make sure you guys use the glue. All right, last insect I want to talk about is the moths and butterflies. So make sure with the moths and butterflies, you put their bodies. These are spreading boards that you have, and we have several of them in the back room. So you'll again cut pieces of index card, just two little squares. You'll put an index card over this wing, put the body in the middle, then you'll carefully take the second wing and put the pin with the index card and let it sit overnight. Put your initials on here, then the next day you can reclaim that insect. All right, last thing I want to mention, make sure, do you see the spacing? There's not nice spacing between every insect. I'm not putting my insects right next to each other. I have room for my labels under each one. I'm going to now look up the scientific name, the common name, the order. Location is just going to be, where did I find it? At Grandma's pond? Did I find it at the nature park? If you're a scientist, other scientists want to know where that insect, maybe you find a rare insect and they want to know where it was located so they could go back and find more. So hopefully that's helpful. So today, get all of your insects pinned and get her done.